Hello everyone, my name is PolishLynx. We are back. Jisei. Let's continue the story. The first question. After returning, what do you know about biodef imaging?
I think they have something to do with medical stuff, but I'm not sure.
What were you doing between 2 o'clock and 2:30? She was working, you know.
Working, of course.
I knew the answer.
Afternoons like this are always slow, so it's usually just me and the manager. Although my manager is currently out at the store.
Why did your manager go to the store?
We ran out of soy milk. I forgot to restock yesterday and he kinda got mad at me. I had to come out here and clean all the espresso machines as punishment.
Okay, let's ask you, do you know anyone named Sarah Blackmore?
I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. Even if I did know her, I probably couldn't tell you.
Okay. I guess that's all I want to talk about for now.
Talk to you later then.
She's amazing, girl. Kizaki will be for the end. What was the talent crash earlier? Let's ask the same question you.
Just those two kids dropping a pile of dishes all over the floor. Honestly, it gave me such a fright. I thought my heart was about to leap out of my chest.
Alright, calm down.
It's a miracle that no one was hurt. I noticed that boy pushed the girl out of the way just in time. He has some quick reflexes.
Okay, what do you know about the company you are working for?
Plenty, seeing as I work there. We're a medical group that creates artificial organs.
Interesting.
There's a huge demand for organ implants, but there are very few available donors, and compatibility is always an issue. We make things like artificial lungs and bionic hearts.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
It's more than impressive. We're saving lives.
That's great. I wonder if it can be like they kill someone because he has organs. They kill organs for someone they want to sell it. That might be something. Okay, what were you doing between 2 o'clock and 2:30?
Around
2:40.
2, I think I was finishing up some work in the office. Then I headed out for a late lunch. I usually grab a sandwich and an espresso from this place.
Were you with anyone else at the time?
Of course not. Everyone else had already left for lunch.
What did you order when you got here?
Nothing. I went straight to the restroom, and then I saw you.
Okay, why did you get straight to the bathroom instead of ordering?
I always wash my hands first. It's filthy to do anything else, and I can't exactly afford to be ill.
I understand, but do you know anyone named Sarah Blackmore?
I can't say I do. Should I?
I don't know, but that's all I have.
I hope it helped.
Yeah, me too. Kizaki. What is loud? Okay, the same question for him?
Oh, that? Well, I didn't have anything to do, so I decided to help Chance clean up the place.
Oh, so romantic.
She handed me a tray loaded with dishes, and it was a lot heavier than I thought, so I kinda dropped it.
What do you know about biodef imaging?
Biodev? That's a biological engineering company, isn't it? They specialize in body parts like artificial hearts and lungs and such.
So you know, why do you ask stupid questions?
But lately they've expanded their research to trying to grow replacement organs from living cells.
Whoa, you sure know a lot.
No, I just happen to know about them because they're a big deal at my school.
Hmm?
They funded a good portion of the biomedical engineering program there, so their name is all over the place.
Interesting. What were you doing between 2 and 2:30? 40. God damn
Studying,
it.
mostly.
Mostly?
I was also chatting with a friend online. Sometimes I get distracted.
Huh. What about Sarah Blackmore? Do you know her?
Sarah? No, I don't think I do.
Are you sure? That's quite possibly the most guilty reaction I've ever seen. This guy would be terrible at poker. That's all for now.
Alright then.
You. I look into glass case filled with freshly made sandwiches. Sure enough, the two specials of the day are depanade with avocado and turkey and rye. Kizaki was right. Move. Hallway. Talk. Gursky. No one here has full alibi. Chance and Kizaki both saw each other for a while, but Chance was in the back kitchen around the time of the murder. She could have slipped away without being seen, or Kizaki could have gone past the kitchen without her noticing. Miss Bergstrom claims she was working at that time, but there's no way to corroborate their story.
So all of them had an opportunity. But what about a means and a motive? We need to figure out why someone would want Sarah dead in the first place.
Well, no one recognizes the name Sarah Blackmore.
Well, naturally the killer is going to deny knowing her. But if no one here seems to recognize her, she probably didn't want to be known. I wonder what she was hiding.
Except for Kizaki, he seemed to know her. But chances say that Kizaki was watching Sarah.
Watching her? Like a stalker or something?
I guess.
I wonder why she didn't mention this before.
She said she just remembered.
Interesting. If he was watching her, then he probably knows something. But since he came here first, he must have been expecting her to come here. That means she definitely came here to meet someone. Try to find out how he knows about that.
Okay, and how will I figure that out?
Why don't you just ask him?
Really?
I get the feeling you'll get something interesting if you ask.
I don't really... I don't know, maybe men's restroom, I can examine it. Nothing new. Hallway. There are a couple trendy paintings hanging on the wall. The only other things in the hallway are me and Detective Gursky. Main area. Talk. Chance? Nothing.
Talk to you later then.
No question to you, Miss Bergstrom. No question as well.
I hope it helps.
And Kizaki. So, why were you following Sarah around?
What? I wasn't following her. We just happened to come in here at the same time.
Strange. When I mentioned her name earlier, you didn't even know who she was. You tell me what happened, maybe I can help you. You could get arrested if that detective thinks you're obstructing his investigation, you know. Looks like I've got him cornered. Should I keep pushing or play nice? Notice. Guilty when I asked if I currently work on using live cells. Because keep pushing. Let's go with arrested version. You could get arrested if detective thinks you're obstructing his investigation, you know.
That's none of your business!
What? Everyone in the cafe is staring at us in surprise after Kizaki's sudden outburst.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lash out like that. But I really can't talk about Sarah right now. It's not what you think. Please, trust me.
Why can't you talk about Sarah? Kizaki glances around the room before he speaks.
It's not safe. I'm probably already in trouble just for telling you that much.
He leans in and lowers his voice.
Please, be careful.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Alright.
I see.
Move. Hallway.
Hey, detective. I heard you were asking around about someone named Sarah Blackmore. She's the victim, isn't she? I did some research, and it looks like she has an interesting history. In fact, I think I know why she was killed. The rumors among various sources say she's a corporate spy. She steals and sells top-secret information. There are a lot of big-name companies after her for what she's done.
Holy crap.
Her last job was at Otten Engineering, a company that specializes in growing organs from living cells.
You must be kidding me right now. Organs from living cells? Isn't that what bioimaging is working on? I see a pattern.
She resigned recently, saying she was pursuing a new direction in her life, but I'm guessing it's only because she obtained whatever information she was looking for. If she was supposed to meet up with someone to hand over information, she should have it with her, probably on a secure USB. It'll likely be disguised as something else that she can always keep on her person, like a keychain. If you can find it, you'll probably have your murderer.
I guess I'll have to keep an eye for something that looks like a disguised USB drive. Like, that will be easy. I can help. But feel uneasy about this though. My Mr.'s information source is being very generous. Too generous, I guess. Somehow, I don't think this person is just doling out information for free. There must be an ulterior motive. Talk with Gursky. I think Sarah is a corporate spy.
Really? What makes you think that?
Voice in my head. Just a hunch. And I did some research on her. I borrowed Kizaki's computer and looked her up online.
And?
She used to work at Otten Engineering, a company that specialized in growing organs from cells, and bioimaging is currently trying to expand to do the same thing. She just resigned from Otten Engineering and now she's working for bioimaging. You yourself said she was just a secretary, so clearly she's not working for these companies because she has a specific skill set needed for this line of work. She's probably after something that bioimaging has.
That's one possibility.
One possibility?
The key here is to figure out who she's working for. For instance, she could have been working for biodev imaging by stealing information from Otten Engineering. If it's like that, then this could be a move by Otten Engineering to retrieve information before it winds up with biodev imaging. Or, conversely, she could have been working for Otten Engineering and stealing information from biodev imaging.
Or she could steal from both for someone third.
In that
Or
case, anyone from biodev
something.
imaging now becomes a primary suspect. Of course, that doesn't rule out other motives, but this seems like the most logical one. Corporations like this are cutthroat at best. It's always a race to see who can get results the fastest so they can get a larger market share or government grants.
We better not ask Kizaki if I borrowed his laptop.
Rather than work together, they do whatever it takes to get ahead of the competition. And when they can't be vindicated through lawsuits and manipulation of the laws, they'll resort to darker practices. Looks like it's time to learn more about Otten Engineering.
I don't really... What do you mean by
Alright.
learn more? Ask all the people again?
Hey, can we talk about something for a bit?
Sure, what's up?
Well, I don't really know if it's my place to say it, but I think I know who the killer is.
Huh? You do?
I've been thinking about what happened, you see, and there's something we missed. We keep thinking that it has to be someone here, but what if it's none of us?
What do you mean?
Well, even though I got here at 2 o'clock, what if the killer got here before me? He could have been hiding in the bathroom and I'd never know it. There's an exit door in the men's room. He could have used that to escape after he killed that woman.
Well, that's actually not a bad thought, but at the same time seems a little far-fetched that the killer is just a random person who hid in the bathroom. Sure, it seems a little bit iffy. Let's go with it's a good idea. We're probably right.
I'm glad you think so. I was worried that it might not make any sense.
I had to choose this. What do you know about Oiten Engineering?
Is it a car company?
So you know nothing. Never mind.
Okay.
Hopefully she's not the killer. You or Kizaki, I'm sure of that. I don't know why. What do you know about Otin Engineering?
Those 2-bit scientists? They couldn't deduce their way out of a paper bag. Everyone in the industry knows that all they do is manipulate the government to make laws and hand out grants in their favor.
Huh.
If they spent half the time they spend on bribing politicians on doing something useful like research, they probably have the cure for cancer by now.
I see. You are not a fan.
Companies like BioDev Imaging are trying to do some real good, but we have to keep playing games with Otten Engineering just to get a place on the map. It's utterly ridiculous.
Okay.
Good to know.
So, Kizaki, what do you know about this other company?
Not much, I'm afraid. There are a lot of industry rumors flying around. They're the leaders in the industry, but some people claim they steal ideas from other companies.
So, you actually know something.
On the flip side, Otten Engineering has claimed repeatedly that other companies steal from them. In fact, they were just about to make a pretty big announcement, but it was suddenly pushed back for some reason. Personally, I think they're just a target of criticism because they're the biggest. They may not be perfect, but they're no worse than any other company.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let's end this here. And we'll continue the story in the next episode. I love it. See ya. Bye.